How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We have to take a look at the cryptocurrency market today because it is very volatile. And there's some good reason for that. So we're going to talk about why people are very fearful in the market right now. Am I fearful? What I am excited about, what I'm scared about, all that kind of stuff, what's happening in the crypto markets, because there is a decent amount of stuff coming up here soon. Now, of course, if you guys don't mind hitting that ravishing like button, I appreciate that. Special shout out to Zip Trader, I suppose, since he always uses that line. If you guys don't mind, that does help out the channel a lot. Also, while you're down there, if you guys want an interest rate on your crypto, you can check out the link down below to BlockFi. I just got their credit card here. Now, I have already been talking with them about making it possible to have the credit card be paid in stablecoin from your account, so you just don't even have to have a bank account. Essentially, you just have stablecoin in there, and they take away from the interest in stablecoin and pay your credit card with that. That hopefully will be on the way. I would love that. If you guys want, there is a link down there to BlockFi, and I'll put a link down there to the credit card if you're interested in getting on the wait list for that. So definitely check that out. Now, let's take a look at what's coming this week. Well, first of all, we have CPI data that is coming July 13. So that's at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. Maybe just some kind of headline numbers where like, oh my gosh, inflation was this high. So put your money in Bitcoin. Who knows? There could be some big noise from that if inflation is pretty bad, but that's not what I think is really moving the market right now. I think really there's a lot of fear about this huge GBTC unlocking. So if you don't know, GBTC, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, they are unlocking a lot of Bitcoin soon. So what happens is the next couple weeks, there's a massive amount of shares that are unlocking Bitcoin. Now, 16,240 Bitcoin worth of shares is going to be unlocked on July 18th. So this does not necessarily mean that people are selling this. Once unlocked, investors have the option to either liquidate their shares at current market prices or hold on to them and sell at a later date. If they choose to sell, it could cause downward pressure on Bitcoin's price as well as GBTC. Now, some people think this is going to be huge. Some people think that this will not have a significant impact. One reason for this is because even though Bitcoin is up over the last 6 months, there was a significant premium to buy GBTC months ago. Now it's actually negative, right? You can actually get a savings by investing in GBTC. Now this is only going to be this is going to cause some people to not want to sell their GBTC. They're just going to reinvest it. So hopefully they can continue to profit here in the future. Now, that is causing a lot of fear. I think a lot of people are worried, okay, what happens if 16,000 Bitcoin go on the market? Well, I think there will be some significant buyers, but I can understand why some people are worried because, companies or banks like JP Morgan are saying, hey, Bitcoin could drop down to 25,000 after this unlock. And this is spread throughout mainstream media. And it could, right? If everyone sells Grayscale's, the amount of Bitcoin that they have in Grayscale, who knows? It could send the price down. But we have some fear coming from JP Morgan. In addition to that, we have them saying some other stuff too, like El Salvador could strain Bitcoin's blockchain. Also, JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon, I'm not a Bitcoin supporter. And at the same time, JP Morgan to let clients invest in Bitcoin fund for the first time. Now, a lot of the time, and I've said this before, a lot of the time it takes some time for these banks to set these things up. And that causes them to miss out if the price is continuously going up. That's why they try to manipulate it or try to throw certain headlines out there saying, hey, this could send the market down significantly, while at the same time getting everything set up for their wealthier individuals and wealthier clients to start investing in those very same assets that they are saying could fall down dramatically. So what could happen that's actually positive? Well, there are actually a couple things that could happen. First of all, this could lead to just really not much of a decrease in price. Let's say a lot of these different institutions, a lot of these different investors say, hey, no, we're going to keep our shares and we're not going to liquidate them. We're not going to liquidate anything. Well, a lot of that FUD would go away and a lot of excitement would be back in Bitcoin and back in crypto. In addition to that, we have Paraguay. They're going to present their Bitcoin bill on July 14th. So we have El Salvador making it legal tender. We also have the Paraguayan bill coming on Wednesday, July 14, underscoring the lawmakers' urgency to really figuring out what they want to do with Bitcoin. They say, "I'm here to unite Paraguay. That is why we decided with Senator to present together the bill Bitcoin on July 14th. This is going to be pretty big." They say something giant is coming, maybe offering some different incentives to have different Bitcoin-related businesses come over to them. Pretty cool. I mean, even with what we saw in El Salvador, making it $30 available for everyone that wants to transition over to trying out Bitcoin, that ends up being a large amount of Bitcoin that's being bought when you think about 6 million different citizens. So let's say this happens. That could be a big bump to the price in Bitcoin. Now, who knows? With Sunday looming over us, with 16,000 Bitcoin possibly being sold to the markets, to the exchanges, who knows, right? But this is something that would be big if we got news on this. Also, we have Bitcoin searches hitting all-time highs in Lebanon as fiat loses 90% in 2 years. So we're going to continue to see different countries like this that just devalue their currency so quickly, so drastically, that Bitcoin will be a safe haven. We have different senators in the US that are now coming out and saying, "Hey, yeah, I bought Bitcoin. I think we should include it in our retirement accounts." We have different senators buying Dogecoin and other cryptocurrencies too. There's a lot of excitement in the space, but there's also a lot of fear. And yeah, I think that's going to come hand in hand in the future, because when there's a lot of potential, there are a lot of people that want to push down the price so that way they can pump it up at a later date after they've actually filled out their position. It's essentially just market manipulation, but it's kind of legal right now because it's cryptocurrency and they're not considered assets the same as stocks, right? They're not considered the same thing. Now, of course, do your own research on this. Make sure that you are reading and that you are analyzing, not from one source, but multiple. It's going to be interesting to see what's going on here over the coming week. Now, personally, I'm not selling out of all my cryptocurrency, getting ready for this. I am going to keep my crypto ready, and then I'm going to keep some stablecoin on the sidelines so that if this happens and there's a massive drop in the price, I'm going to be buying. I'm going to be a buyer, but I'm not cashing out positions ahead of time to try to time the market. Right now, we're seeing some softness. If we see sub 30,000, I'll probably start biting a little bit more. If we see anything 26,000, 27,000, I will be going heavier. If we see under 25, I will be going heavier yet. But of course, this is money I can stand to lose, so always be careful, always do your research, always make sure that you have the right risk to reward and right diversification for your own personality. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for hitting the like button and letting me know what you think about this down below in the comment section. Let me know whether you think this is blown out proportion, whether it's going to have no significant impact, or whether it's going to cause the price to fall down to 25,000. Let me know. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys hitting the like button and checking out the link down below to BlockFi to get an interest rate on your crypto and to sign up for that, or to sign up for the waitlist for the Bitcoin backed card. Definitely check that out down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.